In a recent emotional interview that quickly spread across social media, beloved actor and television host Mark Consuelos finally opened up about what really went wrong in his marriage to Kelly Ripa. Gone was the charming, quick-witted smile audiences have come to expect from the live co-host. Instead, viewers saw a quieter, more reflective Mark Consuelos, a man confronting emotion, regret, and the complexity of love that has spanned more than 2 decades. Mark began the conversation with a moment of honesty. "People see the smiles, the laughter, the pictures," he said, "and they think they know what's really going on. But love, real love, is far more complicated than what you see on TV." He went on to share that fame and the constant spotlight slowly created a kind of invisible distance between them, a wall that neither of them wanted, but one that grew silently over time. While Kelly's life revolved around the fast-paced world of morning television, production schedules, and celebrity appearances, Mark often found himself dividing time between acting, producing, and managing the quieter spaces in between. He admitted that balancing their two worlds wasn't always easy. "We loved each other deeply," Mark said, "but sometimes love alone doesn't fix everything. It's timing, patience, and compromise, and somewhere along the way, we lost our rhythm." According to friends close to the couple, the tension didn't erupt overnight. It built quietly, beneath years of busy schedules, travel, and the pressure to maintain a perfect public image. Those same insiders revealed that both Mark and Kelly worked tirelessly to reconnect, through conversations, counseling, and stepping back from the constant noise of show business. Mark reportedly spent long weekends away reflecting on what truly mattered, while Kelly poured her focus into family and her own personal growth. "Being apart gave me time to think," Mark confessed, "but it also made me realize how easy it is to lose sight of what's most important when the world is constantly watching." For a man known for his confidence and humor, the vulnerability in his voice struck a chord with fans everywhere. He continued, "It's not easy living life under a microscope. People expect perfection, a smile, a joke, a picture-perfect marriage. But sometimes you're just two people trying to find your way through the chaos." The moment went viral almost instantly. Fans flooded social media with messages of empathy and support. One viewer wrote, "You could see the pain in his eyes. This wasn't an actor performing, this was a man speaking from the heart." Another commented, "They've been together for so long. Hearing him open up like this makes you realize how human they both are." Meanwhile, sources close to Kelly revealed that Mark was surprised by his public honesty. Known for her professionalism and composure, Kelly has long chosen to handle personal challenges quietly, away from headlines. Friends say that despite the emotional weight of recent months, she has remained focused on her work and family, especially their 3 children, who have always been her greatest source of strength. "Kelly's strong," said a longtime friend. "She's reflective, not resentful. She's channeling her energy into the people and projects that give her joy." During the interview, Mark didn't hold back from taking responsibility. He admitted there were moments when he could have communicated better or slowed down to listen more carefully. "I think a lot of couples believe that love is automatic," he said quietly. "But it takes work, every single day. And if you don't keep showing up for each other, you start to drift before you even notice." Those words resonated deeply with fans who followed their stories since the early All My Children days, when their on-screen chemistry blossomed into real-life love. Mark also emphasized that despite the challenges, there's no bitterness between him and Kelly. "Kelly is an extraordinary woman," he said with emotion. "She's strong, she's passionate, and she's one of the most caring people I know. Whatever happens, she'll always be someone I admire and love deeply." It was a rare glimpse of humility and gratitude, a moment of sincerity that reminded the world of why so many had rooted for them from the start. Friends of the couple noted that Mark's openness was unexpected but cathartic. One close colleague said, "He's always been the fun, light-hearted one. To see him speak from that place of truth, it touched people. You could tell he meant every word." As for what comes next, both Mark and Kelly appeared to be focusing on their individual growth and peace. Kelly continues to thrive in her career, hosting, producing, and mentoring new talent. She's also found joy in quiet family time away from the camera's glare. Mark, on the other hand, has been embracing moments of solitude and reflection, spending more time writing, producing, and reconnecting with lifelong friends. A source close to him shared, "Mark's learning the beauty of slowing down. For so long, life was a race. Now he's rediscovering who he is outside the spotlight." Those who have followed their journey say there's no animosity, no harsh words, just acceptance. Two people who once shared everything, now learning to respect the space between them. For fans who have watched their love story unfold over decades, the news feels bittersweet. But it's also a reminder that even the strongest couples face seasons of change. One fan wrote online, "They showed us what love looks like, and now they're showing us what grace looks like." In the end, Mark Consuelos' confession isn't about blame or regret. It's about honesty, the kind that comes only after years of reflection and growth. And for Kelly Ripa, it's about resilience, finding strength and grace and peace in moving forward. Their paths may no longer run side by side, but their story remains one of respect, admiration, and the quiet kind of love that never truly disappears. Because sometimes, even when love changes shape, it leaves behind gratitude. And that might be the most beautiful ending of all.